Oh my God, they're gonna shut down iTunes, and then you won't have your music anymore. Hey there, friends on YouTube. My name is Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech. Tech's so honest it hurts. And today, I want to talk to you about iTunes. iTunes, which has been a terrible compromise of an awful, media thing forever. iTunes is the worst media player that has ever been foisted upon the public. But yet, when it was announced that Apple might actually be doing something and shifting away from iTunes and giving TV, podcasts, and music their own apps, people somehow went insane and said that Apple's shutting down iTunes and that you're not going to have your music anymore or whatever. This is stupid, just stupid, because if you use an Apple TV, or if you have an iPad or an iPhone or anything like that, you'll know that you have separate music apps, podcast app, and a TV app, media app, whatever. And you'll know that all the things that you have purchased in the past, all the things that you own, are still there and available. And nobody from Apple is going to bust your door down after tomorrow's WWDC event and strip your hard drives of all music. Anyway, who really... I've got a lot of MP3 files and all that kind of stuff. I don't really collect them anymore. I've gone the way of the streaming services, just like so many others in this world. And so owning music is a thing that sort of happened in the 2000s, aughts, and now in the 2010s, teens. I don't think most people own music unless it's the vinyls. See my record player? The vinyls. The vinyls. Okay, kids, here is a tip from an old person. It has never been, nor will it ever be, vinyls. You can call it vinyl. You can call it a record, an LP, any number of other things, but never vinyls. It is not a plural thing. Okay, back to iTunes. Now, let's talk about how bad iTunes has been for so many years and has kind of tried to get steadily better, but just hasn't. iTunes was always this incredibly difficult mishmash of a store and the music that you own and the stuff that you buy on the store, and movies that you watch, and stuff that you rent, and no podcasts whatsoever. Yeah, it's always been bad. But whereas it might have been nice at one point to scroll through all of your, look through all of your records, all your CDs, all your whatever you want. It might have been nice to do that. It is not fun to scroll through just little tiny boxes that have the pictures of your favorite records on them. So let's get this straight. If you're thinking that Apple is doing something terrible by taking away iTunes and giving you individual apps to listen to your music across all the platforms, to listen to your music, to listen to your podcasts, watch your TV, watch your movies. If you think any of that is bad, let me dissuade you of that right now. Because as somebody who has been using iTunes since its launch in 2001, I can tell you it is a piece of crap. Okay? So we should be celebrating, we should be out dancing in the streets that iTunes, the program, will at some point soon cease to be. It's a terrible program. It has always been a terrible program, but it was kind of like a necessary evil if you wanted to have music that you bought and Apple kind of had us over a barrel, as they say. And now they're giving us something better. So all of these news outlets that are saying Apple is shutting down iTunes and all that other crap, I've been accused of clickbait in the past. But as Rene Ritchie said in his video about this, and maybe I'm paraphrasing, but it's irresponsible journalism to have a clickbait headline that does not accurately represent the news that you are going to report. If you say Apple is shutting down iTunes, that sounds like Apple's going to take everything on iTunes and just, it's gone. It's gone. And that's not the case. Okay, so be responsible. Be nice to people, you journalists out there. I know you're struggling for viewership and readership and all that kind of stuff, but don't go there. All right? Don't go there. Anyway, again, iTunes going away. Good thing. Can't wait until we have music apps across all iOS and macOS devices. Can't wait until that's the case. Yeah, don't worry. Nobody's going to come steal your stuff if you still have stuff. People, let me know down in the comments. Do you still have MP3 files that you save locally on your hard drive and you listen to them? Or are you strictly a streaming person right now? Because I think that even if an old man like myself can go almost entirely streaming and vinyls, then maybe most everybody else is too. Tell me down in the comments, what do you use? So yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. If you want to come back again and see another video like this or somewhat like this or on topics related to something like this, then you can like, subscribe, bell notify yourself so that you know when the videos are happening. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back again. I really do appreciate it. In closing, my name is Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech. Tech so honest it hurts. Until the next time, I'm out.